Alright, what is up guys? My name is Pixelated aka Chris, and welcome to the stream. So, earlier I planned on streaming this around 8 o'clock this morning and I fell back asleep. So that was awkward. I do apologize all about that. But we are here now. We're gonna play this. I think I've seen this before on PC a while back when the demo came out or something, and it looked really nice. So, we're right here. So this is the main menu. It looks really cool. I think this is a game. It's a puzzle game. It's a first-person space game, and it's sort of like goes through like the borders between humanity and what's the difference between a machine and a human sort of thing. So I think that our choices throughout this will define it. If that's what I'm getting from it, I'm not really sure, and we're gonna get into it. Also, I don't think I turned on subtitles, so that's gonna be a little bit awkward, but we will fix that right off the start. So I hope all of you guys are having a very nice day, a very good start to your week. What's up, Mathis? Welcome to the stream. I hope I said that right. Chrissy, this is the worst day ever. Why is this the worst day ever? I'm sorry to hear about that. What's out? Watch, I said what's out? Watch out. It's dogs. Welcome, dude. Ouchie. I see you got notifications on. I'm so sick. I'm sorry to hear about that. Well, at least you don't have to go to school or work. Alright.
Morning, Eva.
Alright. Settings, audio. There we go. Subtitles.
Your wake-up has been sanctioned by the ISA. We lost contact with the ground crew 450 hours ago. We have tried to establish further communications, but we are not getting any responses. We need you to investigate.
Okay, doesn't it make sense to do visual checks first?
We have already looked at the data. The ISA has made the executive decision that you report to the surface post-haste.
Oh man, 2 weeks.
Our emergency response.
What exactly is the emergency?
The ground crew found an organism the ISA believed to be dangerous. We need to re-establish communication.
Alright. Thanks. Cool. Oh wow. Oh, I love you being in space. Alright, see you, Tom. All those doors had like red lights next to them, so I'm guessing they're locked. Oh man, that's a lot of error. Can I open it? It's probably like a laptop or something. Military laptop. And
Pick up your EMT. It's on the side.
what? Energy manipulation tool. Oh.
Okay. We are going to take a lander to Europa.
No, school. That's good though.
Way to the docking station.
I do hope you get better soon. 2 weeks is a very long time. Yeah, so red lights just mean locked. Office? Yeah, see, I told you it was a laptop. Dang good. Oh. Current ship status is the following. Recommend addressing the power fluctuations before cryostasis. Hey Dan, I'm about to initiate my cryostasis. Just let Tom know if you guys need me. Hopefully there will be no need to wake me. I guess I'll hear from you as soon as I wake up. Which may be a long time for you guys. Best of luck down there. Hopefully we won't need you, but we will miss you in the land of the living. I'll make sure Tom checks on you regularly. I know he does anyways, but I like to think I'm helping. Captain has sent several mails insisting I checked the cryo chambers are functioning correctly. They are functioning as expected. Please do not feel any apprehension. Thank you, Tom. I am not worried. I'm initiating my cryostasis in a short while. I imagine a lot of change while I'm asleep. If everything goes well, I should be woken up in the next 10 years. So, to you all, I'd like to wish a good life. What do you think cryostasis is? Not a long time. 10 years. Big door. I think we just left Tom in there. Alright.
What's the ship's status?
I have performed the necessary checks. The Europa lander is ready to launch.
Talking to me. So maybe it's not takes place on the station? I thought it did. Seems like it's gonna be important. Nothing out there. Alright.
Bay 3.
What about Bay 2? Nope, nothing. Okay. I like make a Stanley Parable sort of thing. Huh. Straightforward then, I guess. A lot of buttons.
Retro?
Go.
Fido?
Go.
Guidance?
Go.
Control?
Go.
Telcom?
Go.
Then we are go for launch, initiating.
Separate.
Oh gosh. Huh.
Engaging retrofire. I'm running the program. 80 degree delta pitch to 88 degrees absolute. Braking procedure. Trajectory looks good. 502 alarm. It looks like we're coming in too fast.
We are slightly short of the landing site. We are going to have to burn
A
late.
little bit of lag right there. Full retrograde. A snowy planet. Gotta love those. Well, we made it.
Open the door.
Welcome to Europa.
That's a small jump. Oh, we got no legs. Alright. Well, we made it to Europa, whatever this is. So that's pretty cool. Let's see, there's crouching. Nope. Looks like my only button is jumping. Or at least while sprinting, that's the only thing you can do. Lovely loading time here. I don't know how long this game's gonna be. I imagine it being like an hour or two, maybe. Currently in the middle of a lecture. I'm not even going to school today. Like I have one class, and I normally have two classes today, but I just have one today, so I'm just not gonna go. I'm working my paper for my other class instead. But I did want to go ahead and get a stream out for today. Oh, we got a gun.
The base has changed.
What do you mean?
The base was originally constructed as modules to withstand the seismic activity in and around Thera Macula. It appears the ground team has manipulated these modules. The base was built initially by machines. I served as the mind of these operations.
Huh.
I arrived first on Europa in 2240.
Oh.
It costs a lot to send humans into space with the necessary life support, especially such a vast distance from Earth. So, robotics built this place.
I wonder why the ground team has changed these rooms.
I have a hypothesis. These rooms are Turing tests.
Turing tests?
Turing tests are tests designed to tell humans and machines apart. Typically, problems only solvable by a human. A combination of logical and lateral thinking.
So, you can't complete these tests, Tom?
No. That is why I am glad you are here to help. We need to work together.
Huh. That's actually pretty cool.
We really have completely repurposed these rooms. I am quite impressed.
So, what were they used for before?
Most of them were used for storage. But they have converted them beyond recognition.
I don't get it.
Perhaps they ran out of things to do out here. The devil makes work for idle hands.
Oh. That is pretty cool, though. That's a cool concept. Huh. Alright, so it's sort of like, it's basically like... In a second, I got 3 days. I got 3 on Tuesdays and Thursdays. This is just like Portal, basically, except no teleportation.
They must be trying to survive. Can you find their precise location?
I'm afraid not. I am working to regain control. Though I once had complete control of this base, a lot has changed in the past 500 hours.
Oh, dang, that door shuts fast. So how do I... Okay. Think. Alright, so we need this to go in there. And I have to take this out. Let's try this. Uh-huh. There we go.
So, if this base is managed by you, why can't you find the crew?
The base's communication array is malfunctioning. Perhaps we can't solve this yet.
Oh, fuck. Alright, so that's like some... either a secret or... or either a secret or like a so where's the last one at? See, that's what I was thinking about. It was green, and so I didn't think that it was...
This doesn't add up.
What does not add up?
If there was an
Okay.
surely they'd come to find me, not try to lock me out.
My instance is still resolving conflicts. I expect they have their reasons.
Oh, okay. There we go. I like this. This is pretty easy, actually. I think I'm burning through this.
Sorry?
I have two instances of my mind, two separate versions. A slave mind running on the satellite, and a master running here on the surface.
Oh,
When the
forgot that's such a
communications
switch.
cut between the surface base and the satellite, the two instances of my mind were separated. So, during all this time, all of my knowledge divided into two separate branches. I continue to learn on the satellite, and I continue to learn on the surface. I'm trying to merge the knowledge to create a timeline of what's happened here. But there are incongruities between these memories, conflicts.
There we go. So Tom split in two and is like battling his own memories per se. I forget how fast these things respond to you. Okay.
This is the command.
So that's fake.
You can check on the crew status from here.
Touch. It won't let me touch. Okay. Oh. Crew 4 status damage, repair, disable. Oxygen 21%. Like, so there's me losing my parents at a young age. I went to military engineering school. Shortly after graduation, I enlisted in the U.S. Navy as a pilot. Due to my willingness to leave Earth, I was recruited by the ISA. Cool. And we got McLean, Chris. Nice to meet you. He's Canadian, I think. He became triplets became famous. Huh. Oh, what? Oh, the triplets here? Oh no, just two of them. I was gonna say. Why? Alright, so crew quarters, crew quarters, crew quarters, crew quarters. Oh, they're all in crew quarters. That's easy. I don't know if it's a Polaroid camera or an actual like radio. Alright, so we just have to get the crew quarters. Now what happens when I press this? Because now that I'm actually paying attention. Oh wow. Jupiter. I think that's cooler. Alright. Alright. And the loading screen. Oh, achievement unlocked. Chapter 1. Let me see how many chapters there are. 7. I don't know what those obstacles are.
What condition should I expect to find the ground crew in?
Daniel went missing days ago. Chris is presumed dead. We are expecting to find Sarah, Mikhail, and Sochi in a stable condition.
Chris is dead?
He was involved in an accident.
So where's this one? My boy Chris died. Why are they scanning me? Am I going too fast for you guys?
Could we take a more direct way to the ground team?
Unfortunately, there is not a direct route. The base is buried under ice to protect it from the radiation of space.
Similar to the Mars base.
Similar. Europa's base is slightly deeper into the surface. There is more radiation present from solar events on Mars. But Mars's surface is denser than that of Europa.
That'll work. Alright. Now let's climb. Perfect. 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 It's gonna cut on that. Wow. I'm just going too fast for this game, you know? They're just trying to slow me down here.
Okay, what are their chances of survival here? Oxygen, the food stores, waste management.
Everything seems to be in order.
Oh, that's cool.
There was a small problem with the food stores, but the crew fixed that up. We successfully transitioned over to a sustainable, small, artificial ecosystem a year ago, growing fruit and vegetables. It helps boost morale, amongst other things. The crew members could hypothetically survive here for their whole lifetimes.
Okay, I see what you want me to do. Oh, okay, there's a ladder, I was gonna say. But how would I get back up there? Alright. So I think my gun can hold up to 3 charges. Why aren't you working? Or do you need power? Why is that not working? I know I got power something, but okay. Well, it has to be this. It's a flashlight? Question mark? It's also like kind of dark. Oh, that's a magnet. But why is not working? Now that's a question. Alright. So, this powers the bridge. It affects nothing else within this place. There's one charge there. You're the third charge. Okay. This powers, no idea what it powers. It's not anything important. Because all you're doing is nothing. So I have to find a way to bring you no, it won't work. Yeah, no. I just don't understand what this is. I won't do anything. I'm missing something here. Alright. That powers that. Okay. Oh, you know what? Wow, I'm dumb. I am a different kind of retarded. That was embarrassing. Alright. Here we go.
My purpose as the overseer of this mission is to work for the ISA. I am the ISA's feet and hands. The distance between Jupiter and Earth make it inappropriate for the ISA to directly interface with the mission directives. As my AI core is stationed on Europa, I can make decisions instantaneously about the running of the base.
Wow, I just fell off. Smart. Alright, we're going through this thing now. Get back up, speeding back up. We had a little delay, it's okay, I figured it out.
How does the ISA know you're gonna make the right decisions here when they can't communicate with us?
Interestingly, I have a twin on Earth. His name is Michael. The ISA uses my twin to check firmware updates before they upload them to myself. There is a simulation of this mission on Earth running at all times to check my expert systems. Naturally, as any modern artificial intelligence running on a quantum computer, I do also have a large amount of evolutionary algorithms at my disposal. However, they were deemed as too unreliable for general use in the mission.
Why is that?
Biological systems produce biological results. Messy, unpredictable solutions. Not suitable for such a mission.
So Tom's Tom can get feelings, is what I'm guessing. Okay, so what? Alright, so instead of you here, put you there, then go through this. There we go. So I pop you in there. Come on. I'll take you out. Put you in here. Take you, and take you. Now, where do we go? Oh. Beautiful.
Did the ISA build you, Tom?
As the child of the ISA, I have been given authority aboard this station. I was designed by the ISA and the Ashiyama Corporation, designed in California, assembled in China. But here on Europa, I constructed myself.
Too easy. And he constructed himself. That's a bit...
Have you heard of the Turing test, Ava? It's a test to see if a computer can successfully impersonate a human. In the original, a human judge has two conversations, one with a machine and one with another human. They then judge which of these polite conversations is with a machine and which is with a human. The machine being tested is said to have passed the Turing test if the judge cannot reliably tell which conversation is with a machine and which is with a human.
Do you think you'd pass the Turing test?
I am quite capable of polite conversation. Wouldn't you say?
We already talked about the Turing test. So why is he talking to me about it again? That's not my Tom. That's a different Tom. I don't like it. What was the point of this? There we go. What's up, Tia? Welcome to the
The
stream.
Turing test has been criticized. Researchers claim it does not correctly test a machine's ability to think, but rather its ability to deceive.
What do you mean?
Well, have you heard of the Chinese room thought experiment?
No.
Imagine you are in a room. In this room, you are passed Chinese sentences through a slot in the wall. Inside the room is an instruction book written in English. This instruction book tells you which Chinese words to pass back through the slot in the wall as a response. By doing so, you have a conversation in Chinese.
Okay. Did I miss something of that? I believe so. Here we go.
In the Chinese room,
Oh, never mind.
because the responses you pass back through the door are the correct responses, the person on the other side of the door is convinced you are a native Chinese speaker.
Well, they're wrong.
Perhaps they are not wrong. Because with the instruction book, you are having a conversation.
But the person stuck in the Chinese room is not aware of the conversation's content.
This is the problem with the Turing test. A computer can pass the Turing test, having convinced a human they are having a polite conversation, while the computer has no idea that a conversation has taken place.
What if both of the people passing Chinese words are reading from instruction books?
There we go.
I may be a machine, but I personally do not believe I am stuck inside the Chinese room.
Right, you would say that. I could peer inside your databases at any time, Tom. Or pause your operation.
Do not assume I could not do the same to you.
A threat, Tom? You threatening me, boy? I done goofed. Why did I was thinking about how I'd get it back, but I didn't actually like put 1 and 2 together. There's some smart humans around this planet.
This is the crew's quarters. It looks abandoned.
I do not see the need for so many cameras. Tom's presence everywhere is slightly oppressive. I understand the need for transparency. Ooh, excuse me, transparency. But why is he in the toilets? Don't touch. This is the 5th time. Of course, Chris is open. Chris died. You're gonna fight. That's cool. Baseball bat. Some pretty cool stuff. Laptop. All 3 triplets. A whisk. Is that some dip? Or a hockey puck? Hockey puck. Crazy, man. Alright. I like it. Room's been planned. Strange thermals on the west side of the crater. Okay. So you are scientist, the field medic probably. Oh, that's a lot of stuff. I've managed to get Chris on my side. He has agreed to test some medical procedures with me in private. It'll be more difficult one-handed, but I must persevere. I am hoping to keep this out of the eyes of Tom, although I have a feeling he will still be listening. So maybe that's how Chris died, is during that medical experiment or painting. Heroin, adrenaline. I don't know. Are there anything? Is there anything interesting in these rooms? Organism 119. It's a lot of stuff here. We found symbiotic. A symbiote can make humans immortal. Well, that is different. Okay. Sorry, you want to say it? Let's get going.
These people should not have been sent here. It's not safe.
Manned space travel is not safe. Since mankind first entered space, the debate has raged over the value of manned space travel. There is a large contingent of the ISA that believes all tasks that need to be performed on Europa could be performed by machines. It is obviously less risky to send machines rather than humans into space.
What? What the hell? What? Ah. Alright. That was cool.
We sent drones to Earth's moon. Scientists can remotely operate drones. If we did it there, why not here too?
Teleoperation became possible on the moon when the communication latency was reduced to 1.4 seconds. The distance between the Earth and Earth's moon is approximately 1.3 light seconds. This enables near real-time control of drones by scientists. The story is different with Europa, as the distance between Earth and Jupiter oscillates between approximately 32 and 53 light minutes. It takes a very long time for Earth to communicate with Europa. Due to that distance, teleoperation will never be possible on Europa.
Okay, but why not control drones from the satellite?
Why not indeed? My systems can be teleoperated from Europa's satellite.
I thought you made yourself.
The communication lines are open. However, the advantages of human field workers apparently outweigh the risks.
So, why can't you solve these tests, Tom?
I am not permitted to think laterally. Parts of my systems are permitted to use evolutionary algorithms.
I did not think that far ahead.
Creativity. However, evolutionary algorithms can converge on inefficient and ethically suboptimal solutions. Since this is the case, I'm only permitted to take actions in response to a set of constraints.
What do you mean by morally suboptimal?
Solutions to problems that transgress ethical boundaries.
Ugh. So annoying. Okay, let's figure this out yet again. Yeah, I did actually. Okay. Now you pop this here. And we take this. And we do a little bit of that. Take that bad boy right there. And stick you here. Oh yeah. Bam. Look at that. I think I'm gonna end at the halfway mark, and then I'll pick up and finish it next time. That's how that's. Why am I yawning so much? Okay, so this one. Oh, that scared me. This one and one more.
Solving these tests.
Well, I contend that problem solving is creativity. These human interaction tests are exercising your creative mind.
I don't see how problem solving is creative.
Think back to the beginning of these tests, to the first puzzle you solved. It required you to throw a box through a window. Do you remember?
Yeah, I think so.
I simply had never thought to throw a box through a window. That is creativity, thinking outside of the box.
Interesting.
Can a computer ever be creative?
They can. But a computer's method of creativity is to try everything until something works. Think of nature. People consider nature creative. The process of evolution by natural selection. It perhaps started with one organism. From there, it essentially tried to create every organism it could. Those organisms that did not survive perished. So, nature's creative force is to try every conceivable idea. Those ideas that work.
I don't think it was supposed to be that easy, but
Why aren't you permitted to emulate that process?
Because the solutions that a biological process creates are not always good solutions. As we see, nature is morally ambivalent. It will happily create morally suboptimal ideas to fulfill its creative mandate. We see this in parasitic worms, viruses, and pathogens.
oh, that looks so cool.
If you weren't restricted, do you think you could be creative?
As creative as a human? Certainly. You believe yourself to be a creative.
Alright, we'll do this optional really fast.
Creativity is merely constrained chaos.
What do you mean?
I have discerned that creativity is divergent thinking, creating an organic solution to a problem. In the human mind, divergent thoughts are created and then curated by the frontal lobe. I can create divergent thoughts and moderate them. So
What?
I am creative.
Organic solutions?
Organic, in that it is developed through a biological process. Whether that is the process of evolution or a computed process.
Ah, you know, I got it. It signals when it can't see me. I missed it because I was on Amino. What'd you miss? See? Dang, I'm smart. Did you knock down one of my boxes? You little rascal. Look, they're my boxes, not yours. They stay. Thank you. What's that? Whoa. Whoa. Alright. That's creepy. That. Good. Was that it? There's this game I searched with a P. That's exactly what that looks like. I don't know if it's from the same people or not, but it's like, hey, I don't know what to call it. I could go through my list, but oh well. Well, anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Please do like and comment down below. If you're new to the channel, go and subscribe. This is a fantastic game. I actually love it. It's not the game I thought it was going to be. I thought it was some other space game. I don't remember what it's called. But it started with a girl, and there was a computer AI, but it's on PC. That's what I thought it was. So I was completely caught off guard with this game. And I have to say that this is a really interesting game. I love puzzle games, and I love the vibe. And even though the story is a bit out there, it's also kind of believable in a way. I mean, I don't feel like humans would make this much test. I mean, that's a lot of test just to see you're not a machine. But 10 years on a planet with Tom, who we don't know much about right now. He's giving me mixed signals here. I guess it could drive people to do that. But either way, we'll find out in the next stream of this game. We'll beat this game. So, a 2-part series, hopefully. Unless the second part just gets really, really difficult. But, I don't know. We'll find out in the next stream. Anyways, guys, peace.